Top corporate allies for diversity, so there's, where you got the diversity from. But I got the name Difference Matters from actually a conference I attended in Las Vegas, the National Gay Lesbian Chamber of Commerce, and two of the keynote speakers at lunch talked about the importance of people's differences in contributing to the way companies deal with clients and the way they deal with their own employees. It's a whole different world out there, right? And so you see we have the rainbow carpets, not just because we know rainbow colors supporting LGBT, but all the different colors of the spectrum showing that people, we all have differences, right? And it's by including them and learning from them rather than discriminating against them where companies can really be more competitive in the marketplace, and those that do support that will get the best talent, will have the most loyal employees and the most productive employees because they know they're being supported. So for all those reasons, that's where Difference Matters comes from.
I think the biggest challenge is for people just doing the right thing. I mean, the economic argument is there. We already know that by having inclusivity, having diversity, including women on the boards and in the workforce, it makes for a better world. So we now just need to do it. That's the biggest challenge, is just doing it. We know it's the right thing to do. We know it makes for a better employment experience, better family experience, better life in general. We need to just do it.
I think the more we include people of different colors, different religions, different genders, different persuasions, the stronger and more powerful we'll be in the industry and in the world in general.
Well, first of all, I'm so thrilled. It appears to be twice, if not more, the size of last year's event. And I think it's covering more territory as far as diversity is concerned, not to mention Poopy Doopy being invited. That speaks for diversity. Our four-legged friends need all the support they can get too. So, I don't know, I think that her having a panel is a terrific idea, and I'm looking forward to being on it. And Laura just does an amazing job.
Well, yes, we're also honoring women, pioneering women in real estate. I also publish real estate development magazines, and this is our 12th annual honoring pioneering women in real estate. And the reason why we incorporated it into this event is that we were honoring companies for those who are top corporate allies for diversity, including women, LGBT, veterans, and people of color and people with disabilities. So we felt it important to include the women in real estate because the real estate industry, particularly in construction and development, is still very male-dominated.
Yes, this is my first year, and it's terrific to be here. I think diversity is critical, and I'm one of the women that's being honored as a pioneering woman in real estate, which is diversity at play,
It's really an exciting time to see, one, that events like this are happening, that there's so many people out here who are concerned that we have to create this kind of diversity in our workforce, because the workforce has to reflect what's happening in the U.S. population and the global population. And it's just a matter of certain groups need an extra hand leveling the playing field because it's been so tilted against them. And that's what I love. Events like these bring attention to people who need our support, who need our help, because we need them as much as they need us. I mean, we're all in this together.
In my apartment, I have a graffiti wall, and the centerpiece of the lots of words, all my favorite words. And in the centerpiece word, much larger than any other, is diversity. And the other word that's, I think, the most important word in the English language is inclusion. So that's what she's about.
You need to take account of these women who actually can do math, and they own their own engineering firms and architectural firms, and they're building buildings, and they have their hard hats on, and they're developing buildings, and they're out there, and they're in New York City doing it. So we want the world to know. We want this country to know. We want other companies to know that they're here and that they're growing in numbers.
In about 20 years, minorities are going to become the majority in the United States, and that means companies are going to have to start marketing to minorities. They're going to have to change their structures. Diversity is going to take on a new meaning, because normally when we talk about diversity, we talk about in the workplace, but the world has to get ready for a more diverse consumer. So it's really, really important, the foundation that organizations like this can just lay for what's happening in the world, and it's a beautiful thing.
Now, first time we're sold out though, so it's really exciting. Yes.